Hi, this is Us Fans. Welcome back to Tori Talks TV. I'm Tori.
And I'm Dr. S.
In this video, we'll be discussing This Is Us Season 6, Episode 16. This is called Family Meeting. So let's have that family meeting because we are all a part of the Pearson family by proxy, okay?
Yes.
We have followed them.
I'm Beth.
You're Beth? Okay.
I wish.
I'm Sophie.
Oh, yeah.
Well, she's a nurse. I'm a nurse.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we are seeing the very sad, fast decline of Rebecca. Because now this is the future, probably 2028-ish.
Yeah.
Because Madison's kid is grown up. I mean,
Yes.
grown up, you know, but not
Yes.
in her belly anymore.
Yes.
So Miguel is gone. It's been a week, and they have to figure out what they're going to do with her because that, you know, she can have 24-hour nursing care, but it's not the same as being surrounded by family.
Yes, exactly.
What's more therapeutic than that?
Yeah.
But also,
Their dilemma is real. I totally get it.
it is so real.
Everyone has a valid point. Like, they gave her what she wanted up until a certain point, and then there was going to come time where this decision had to be made.
Yes, and not only is the big three there, the whole gang is there, which is so great to see.
It was so heartwarming.
Yes.
Just to see
They just
them
walk
all.
in,
Yes.
they all come in there, they're all supporting them. That's so sweet, this
Yes.
matriarch of the family being surrounded by nothing but love.
Yes.
And I liked having them there, and of course, Beth Pearson steals the show.
Oh, always. And how about her sweater, though?
Yeah.
Right? Her poofy
Is that
sweater?
supposed to be futuristic?
'Cause
Because
I
I'm
want
ready
that.
for it now.
I want it.
Yes, she really holds everybody together.
Yes.
I really think that it is a very sad, down, heavy time, but she's like keeping it real and she knows, oh, and her impression of her husband was spot on. But I like that she's like, you all do your thing. We're going to go hide in the cabin
Yes.
and just trust the Pearson process.
Yes, she's been a part of the family for 30 years.
Yeah, wow.
I love that. I know
Who knows
Sophie's
them
known
better?
them longer, but she was kind of out of it for
Yeah.
a while. So, but yeah, they both know them very well.
How did you feel about Randall's idea of her moving in with him?
So I felt like that was a great idea too, because although he would be doing his thing, there's kids there, Beth is there, and so I don't know. I was okay with it.
I understood it,
Yeah.
but I was thinking a lot like Kevin. Like, no, she said she wanted this and she didn't want us to make ourselves smaller.
Yes,
and
I know.
That's all I kept thinking. I work with a lot of people in the end of life, and
Yeah.
you're supposed to honor their wishes. But yes, good point, Randall. She
Yeah.
would understand probably, right? But there's just something about her having a family meeting saying, this is what I want. So
Yeah.
honor it the best that you can. It is difficult, I know.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is where I saw both sides, but I was a little more on Kevin's side, if we're taking sides here. And then there's Kate just sitting there watching this ping pong match.
Oh, were you totally trying to channel voice to her? To say, please say something.
Yes.
This is your job. Like, she told you this is for you.
Yes.
I know.
And I feel like she was really taking it in and absorbing, like, your point and your point. Okay,
Yes.
well, now I have to come up with the final decision. I just want to say I have two brothers, and I have already been assigned medical power of attorney. So I felt like, I feel you, Kate. I get it.
Yes.
It's hard. It's sad. So I really felt for her in that moment. But I see why she kind of took a little step back, because they had very strong opinions.
Yes, and it has been that way their whole life. So I loved the flashbacks in this episode. It was so perfect to tell the story of how Rebecca evolved as a mom and how she was always the one being woken up.
Yeah.
And then even how Kate was always the person who was kind of protected and controlled and kind of had to be, kind of be second to the other boys.
Yeah.
Oh, and then when she said, "It's okay, Mom, you got 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
Did that not break your heart?
Oh, gosh.
Stop it.
And Randall said it best. Rebecca was magical, and she personalized her experience with each one. Kate needing a little more TLC because she was really down on herself. Randall needing to be reassured because he's very anxious.
Yes.
And then the self-centered Kevin who, just need a little bit of tough love.
Yeah.
But she really was magical, so they need to be magical for her.
She knew how to flex to what each of them needed, and even to the point of telling him about the tooth fairy.
Oh,
That's a big deal.
yeah.
And
I like
I love
that she
that.
whispered it.
Such a good example. Like, they just tell a story so well in This Is Us.
It's so sweet, and of course you're gonna have a different relationship with your kids. I don't have kids, but I'm sure your 2 boys. It's
But
different.
even with your 2 nephews, you do know they're different people.
Yeah.
And so you have to be different with
Treat
them.
their
And-
circumstances differently.
Right. I mean, that's the case with everyone, right? We're
Yeah.
all different people. And once you try to treat everyone the same, it just doesn't work.
It just doesn't work. But yeah, I did sense some jealousy from Kevin when he said to Randall, "Oh, you have your little secret, like, whatever language that you have, or you're whispering things." And he just kind of smiled at him, like, because he probably sensed the jealousy too.
Yeah.
But Kevin made it very clear that he's aware that he was a pain in the butt for his mom.
Okay? He was.
And he had to get this right. And he got it right.
He did. It was so sweet.
I mean,
the whole thing.
I'm so impressed. And again, speaking from experience, personal and professionally, the boys, when they're siblings and there's boys, they usually do tend to hide a little bit. Yes. And I think it's really hard for them to see that. And the women have to step up. Mm-hmm. And Kate did that. When she said, just look at her. Just come here and look at her. Yes, Randall said, that's not our mom. And it's not. Yes. She's a shell of the mom. But it's my favorite moment when Randall's brushing her hair, Kevin is putting lotion on her hands, and Kate's just there to see it and watch it and oversee.
Yes. When I thought about you during that whole sequence, because you being a nurse and being so intimate with elderly patients, and I know how much they are important to you.
Yeah.
And when she called them on it and explained it to them, and then they also cut back to we assume a poop mess in the crib.
Ugh.
And then she had to clean that up. And we didn't even need to see it, but we knew what was happening. And they cross-cut to the future and them taking care of her like she did with them for many years when they were babies. It was just like such good storytelling.
That full circle, almost kaleidoscope type way that they presented it was, gotcha. It's gut-wrenching. Mm-hmm. But I think it's very accurate. Now, maybe some people that are watching have had the same experience. And it does seem like an pretty accurate depiction. I mean, I get it. Like the extended family dropping everything to be there. I get it. But, Miguel had just died. It's a week of severance or some kind of like a grievance,
That was nice that everyone did get together for that 1 week. And then, of course, they had to go back to reality. So that's what was the catalyst for this whole conversation, the family meeting, right?
Yeah. And I think Kevin's right. He's going to get it right. He and Sophie are going to take care of her, and he can finally do something for her. Right?
I loved that. Yeah. Because I was worried. When Kate said she was going to take her to LA, I said, okay, like that would work. But then it was like maybe a facility, maybe her house. Ugh. It wasn't. Sure, not that either one is not okay, but for what everyone would want for her, especially because she has all these family members who want to take care of her, the solution was so magical, maybe not realistic, but who cares?
No, it actually is. The Manny is about to wrap, and then Sophie didn't really care for LA. She is a nurse.
Yeah, she's a nurse. And then on Madison, are they going to move into that house or just be near her?
Oh, I wondered. I don't know.
I wasn't sure either.
That really did work out, though. Doesn't always work out that magically, but this is...
And Nikki and Edith are going to be there. And then he is part of the business, so that made sense to me. So there's going to be more on the East Coast.
Yeah.
Pearson's be moving east. And just Kate... I bet Kate will move too.
Oh, yeah, especially since we do see, like, the final shot is that Kevin calls Randall and says that it's time. Yeah. So they're all going to probably camp out there for a while. And, of course, we've seen those flash forwards some seasons back. Toby shows up.
Oh, the conversation with Toby was great. Oh! When he's the one who gave her that, reminder of how awesome she is. And I love that
you take the back seat, but...
Yes. And how they are joking now because he was saying, like, oh, should we get back together?
Oh, my gosh.
I'm so happy for them.
Co-parenting.
Yes.
Expertise. Yes. This was great, this episode. I know, we all know what's coming. We've known this for a while. So we are going to lose Rebecca. But not only Rebecca, we're going to lose the Pearsons because there's only 2 episodes left.
2 episodes. So, and it sounds like we may lose her in this next episode. And then what's in the final season or series finale? Do we get to see some...
I hope it's an update for everybody,
That's
including like Annie and like everybody.
Yes,
right.
We need to know what's happening.
Deja.
Yeah, where is everybody going? Where are they in a certain year? Give me 2040.
Yes,
and tell me what everyone's doing.
Right. Just give us all something to be left with, and we can just figure it out in our minds.
Yes.
For the rest of our lives.
Yes.
Anyway, okay, everybody, let us know what you thought of this episode of This Is Us. Please comment below and like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.